Ladies and gentlemen, what is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete Strategy. I'm Pete. I'm a top player in Risk, Global Domination. I have a daily show on YouTube. I do weekday streams on Twitch, and if you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and come along the ride with me. And this is Classic Fixed World Domination. Let's see if we can get a fun Classic Fix game going tonight. Classic Fix World Dom with a neutral bot. Fixed cards, blind splits, dice, and alliances are on fog. Blizzard's portals are off, and I'm in the 4th seat playing as yellow. Spawn with a 7 up in North America, but it looks like we're being gifted South America to start. And I'm going to sort of leverage SA into NA, I think. Start like that. Yeah, I mean, I just have so much material in the Western Hemisphere. Maybe orange moves out respectfully. Let's see. Killed in Malta is going to be a serious sunburn concern. This man requires sunscreen. Naples and Miami are literally separated by just a swamp. Yeah, a huge swamp that occupies the entire bottom of the state. The bookie says, I run a commercial fireworks company in South Florida, and I can attest it's both a great place to live and work, but it can also be very much the opposite. Well, I feel like I'm gainfully employed, at least for now. The real question is, can I stream, right? Like, the way I make money, so I spoke to an immigration lawyer today, and one of the things he said was, as far as moving to Florida, the way I make money is if I am in the United States streaming, right, then you guys are like donating money. So if I'm like getting paid by Americans, essentially, that would be a no-no until I get the O1B visa. So the real issue might be, can I stream? And one of the things I was thinking about, can I stream, but can I turn off the monetization, right? That might be possible. Come back here to record. Yeah, I'm moving to Florida, Xenomorph. It's happening. It's really occupied the chat pretty much for the last 2 streams, so I might as well tell you guys all about it. Can't you stream from there but use a VPN still in Canada? I'm not interested in lying to the immigration officials. I want to do it the right way. I want to do it legally. Lamau. Well, it is what it is. I'm not trying to fake it. They don't allow. It's not that they don't allow donations. It's don't allow donations US dollars. Yeah, but look, I'm not trying to fucking make waves. I'm not trying to roll dice. I just want, I want to be there legit if I can be. Why would you leave Canada? Well, I hate winter, first of all. Second of all, I've lived here my whole life and kind of would like to live somewhere by the ocean. And Florida has lower cost of living. And final point is my girlfriend is going to be living there and working there for at least a year. So we're going to go and we're going to see if we like it. Canada's going to shit lately, so I understand. Yeah, I mean, it's rough out there, man. I just got to do what's right for me and my family. Integrate, be a part of the community. That's all anyone asks out of an immigrant. Exactly. I want to do things the right way. White bullying black is interesting. Do we think white's going to smack the shit out of black? It's like Mark Carney personally decided I'm their man. My Instagram is wall-to-wall ads trying to get me to move to Canada. Wow. Have you been consuming a bunch of politically themed content, perhaps? Straylight says, I think everyone's opinion of going to shit is colored greatly by media, 100%. And people would be more grounded if they traveled a bit more. Yeah. And also stayed the fuck off the internet a little. We're all very incepted by the internet's bullshit. So this board looks like I shift, black shifts, white shifts, red shifts, right? It looks like everything moves clockwise, except for blue. Blue gets shafted in that shift. I remember life before the internet. It was pleasant. Me too. It was pleasant. Yeah, this sort of claims North America, and once I have North America, I can sacrifice South America to black, which I will ally up now. If you're patient, black, you get South Am. But we'll see. White continues to press. Abu Al-Asaf says, is it important to manually choose how many troops to attack? Oh, the slider. I didn't understand your question, but now I do. The slider. Why do we use the slider? That short is the answer to your question. It's to rig the dice. Is Orange trying to lock blue into North Am? No. Okay. He's going to chip in Japan. Okay. Hey, Bitcoin Church. That's a fun name. All right, how pissed off is black at white? Decently. He's going to move that to the 7, I think. Black blocks white. I mean, that's an explosion waiting to happen. I think the black and white war here comes down to who has a set first. Moore says, I wonder if people will be able to handle the average summer temperature of 90 to 95. I love the heat, man. I used to work outside in the summer all day, sweating buckets. I love the heat. It's my favorite. Terrence says, Naples in general is a very expensive area with good reason. Hurricanes have impacted the real estate market. Insurance for homeowners is going to be a huge issue. Rental properties are highly inflated. But I still rent in the 1 to 2 year term. Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm not going to sell my house either until I'm sure I want to be there. All right, blue evacuates. Pins. Oh, blue kills orange. Hey, good dice. Blue knows how to play. Blue knows how to play classic fixed, well played Virgil Kalita. That was an excellent move. That was an excellent move. And black didn't accept. Okay, I'm going to give black the option to take South America. Bitcoin Church says, first time catching stream, I've been binge watching your YouTube videos. Thank you so much for all the great content. Back at you, man. Thank you for being here and enjoying the show. I should be so lucky. Red seems to be completely ham on whole wheat, letting me hold my shit. Good for you. At least we got one. Hear me? And we win our North America. And now if Black accepted, I would happily say, hey, come take Southam. But Black did not accept. So we just don't know if that war of attrition between him and White is going to come to a head. Should Black leave a stack in Asia before moving to SA? Yeah, well, I mean, he has a decent 5. 5 lives. 5 doesn't really get hit unless, oh my God, White is going to sue out. Don't do it, White. White is really trying to just bully Black out of Africa, but it's not going to work. It's just going to get them both killed. Crazy. Is this fixed Friday? We'll find out. Ido Act. Ido ACD. We shall find out. It's nice to finally be able to hear the music. It definitely adds the vibes. Yeah, well, this track does. This is a great jam, huh? This is like one of my favorite Zeppelin songs. Oh my God, is that Ronaldo? All right, I got to turn on the kitty cam. Kitty cam for the people. I do acid? Ooh, is that what that means? Who does acid? All right, let's see if we can get Ronaldo incorporated into the show. Or am I too technically unsavvy to hook this up? Hey, J Piz, he's doing acid in Florida. Is that legal? I would only ever do legal things, J Pizzle. Only legalities. And while I don't self-identify as a MAGA, I would just like to say that America was always great and it didn't need to be made great because it was and is. That is my new song that I'm singing. All right, let's see if I can get this cam going. Pete, the MAGA acid man. You guys call me what you will. Just don't call me late for dinner. There he is. There's the boy. This is upside down for some reason. Ronald. Look at that boy. Who doesn't want to hang out with that fine fella? All right, and this board looks like a Black Hill if I had a set, but I don't, so I cry. Hell yeah, dude. America number one. Why has America always been so great? Because of the amazingness and all the excellent people, the freedom. Can't forget about the freedom. QSQP. I'm a chronic YouTube watcher and had to Google what cucaracha meant, and it blew my mind. It means cockroach, doesn't it? Does it mean something else? I thought it just meant cockroach in Spanish. Oh my God, why are we so adamant to kill Black? Black is gonna fuck you, dude. Black's gonna set and fuck you up, White. Why, though? Oh, White, what's wrong with your brain? Why? White feeds Black? No, because Black sets here. Oh, yeah, really number one in freedom over here. All right, get him, Black. That was a weird attack. Neander thrill. Yeah, that was a weird attack. That attack didn't make any sense. But then again, White hasn't been playing very well to start, so I hope Black fucking gives him his comeuppance. White gives no fucks? I don't think he gives no fucks. I think he sucks. Should I just kill him? It might be cheaper to just kill him than let him live. White needs a hug. He's going to get a hug of my troops in a minute. Now Red's winning. Red's winning by a lot. I mean, the plan to win line is to just retake and block in Mexico, which I think is what I'm going to do. Like, this is too good to pass up, right? Me having no antagonism between red means that we'll go first and second. I'll be happy with second this game. 2 kill? Who? Who do you see that's 2 kill and then kill on 3? I'm not killing you on 3. Make him taste it, Pete. All right. I mean, if only he had a set. I think black and white. Yeah, but it's not progressive. If I kill black and white, I get third. Right? Then blue and red win. I wonder. Fuck you, white, break him. I mean, I'm obviously not going to let him have that. Because if he wanted a stable situation like this, he wouldn't have broken me. He obviously doesn't want that. He wants the extra troops to suicide into me at the opportune moment. And yeah, and good. Black's not going to let him have that shit either. Good for you, Black. Don't put up with it. Don't put up with it. I wouldn't put up with it either. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. He gets lowest. He has been playing like he wanted lowest. He's going to give himself lowest. That's how it looks. This guy cannot be trusted with extra troops. We won't give it to them. Terrence says, summer of 2026. Open invite, come hang out in Cape Coral. Pete, my sister owns a home there. I rent a house while I'm out visiting. Not much for clubbing, but a grill, a pool. Don't have to maintain. Yeah, thank you. I accept, and I'll see you there. With bells on, in fact. Sounds lovely, my friend. Just tell us the address. Yeah, we're gonna do the Kill Beat Strategy meetup if you don't mind. How you doing, Fallon? How you doing today? QSQP says, I'm not a fan of fixed because at some point kills just don't seem profitable. Yeah, but that's true for Prague as well. That's true for the meta settings, very often. Hey, remember when you broke my bonus? Bitcoin Church says, I heard in an older video you mentioned that economics is a pseudoscience. Do you know much about praxeology? Austrian economics. Do you think it's a pseudoscience also? He gets the Black Hill. Let me look up the definition. Praxeology. I mean, it's obvious that economics is pseudoscience, so that's not actually a matter of opinion. Praxeology. In philosophy, praxeology is based on the notion that humans engage in purposeful behavior contrary to reflexive behavior and other unintentional behavior. French social philosopher Alfred Espinus gave the term its modern meaning, and praxeology was developed independently of the two principal groups, the Austrian school, led by Ludwig von Mises, and the Polish school. Okay, I'm not getting a definition of the word. Praxeology definition. Praxeology is the study of human action, specifically focusing on logic and reasoning behind purposeful behavior. It is a social science methodology that emphasizes understanding actions as a result of individuals pursuing goals rather than just observing behavior. Sure. The way I would answer this is humans aren't perfectly rational. Like White might have thought he was making a good decision, but it turns out that it was a terrible one that gets him killed. So as far as applying questions of science to human behavior, do you want to attack blue? Okay. Let's see if he does. I'm glad fucking White's dead. That guy was annoying. You like the Middle East stack? I think the Middle East stack is greedy though. Maybe you know what? You might have been onto something, because then what? Red gets this. I don't hate Middle East stack. Yeah, we'll see. It was nice of White to pick up those 5 cards with me. I mean, White. I was really asking. Was really asking for it. Don't do it. Oh, blue, no. Wah, my pureness, though. Do I just give Red the win? I mean, Red's been the homie. How does Red play it? Let's find out. See if Red sets Deadliest Trap. He can. Yeah, see, I don't hate this for Red either. Yeah? All right. Let's see. Blue actually appears. Blue's been playing well, and they appear to be playing to win this whole time. So let's see how much we can trust this guy. There's your line. Do you take it? Yeah, you're welcome, Blue. You seem to be a good player. Do you take it? Equal game. Blue actually has a slight lead here. Let's see if he's to be trusted. The man broke me, too. Might just kill me. Oh, no. He follows through. Good man. Okay. Fuck you, Red. Red went from second place from first to third. Fuck you, Red. Excellent. And it says, I don't know if I agree with econ being a pseudoscience. I would call it a legit science, but a social science. Like a natural science, like many politicians like to treat it. Perhaps that's my bias. I did get a degree in economics. Yeah, well, I mean, let me ask you this. I'm not trying to denigrate the field. What I am trying to say is trying to define something using its own terms is dubious. And it seems to me that the way economics is defined is often internally. Right? So if you want to talk about economic principles without referring to economists, right? If you want to discuss economics without requiring a priest class, how would you go about doing it? It's the same with the law, right? I'm a philosopher, so I like to understand systems external to their own rhetoric. It's a philosophy. Sure, that's a great way to put it. Right? All philosophy is pseudoscience, and I say that in a way that doesn't denigrate philosophy. Okay, we are killing Red here. No. Interesting choice. We're not killing Red. I thought Blue was going to kill Red and set, and then have initiative in the 1v1. Blue is keeping parity and card blocking Red. What? And Red chooses to make me lose. No. Huh. Interesting choice. All right, good game, Blue. Fuck you, Red. I'd definitely take second there. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. Blue played great the whole game. I'm not falling for that bullshit. Red played terribly, right? Red had the choice to play with me and go first and second, and Red chose to earn third, and I wanted to give him third. I wanted to give him third very badly, and I actually want to reward Blue's behavior. Blue upgraded his position by taking Oz. Blue worked with me when he needed to. He didn't have to. He was loyal. He followed through. I think Blue did everything that I want to see my opponent do. And if I can lose to a guy, I'm happy to lose like this. Austrian criticism of economics is that Keynesians tend to apply mathematics to value, which is subjective and cardinal. Therefore, mathematical formulas are not applicable. No, you did explain that well. You actually explained that very well, right? So the Keynesian economist I don't think I get South America. Maybe. Oh, do we want to? It's kind of neither here nor there. I give myself the smallest opportunity to break every bonus. Okay. I mean, that's called playing your outs, folks, but I still lose this game. Cool. Good game. Well played. And that's a loss, folks. We're going to die. But we die in an honorable way. It feels good. Yeah, I think you explained it very well. So if value is subjective, then trying to use something objective like math to define it doesn't work. Because you're measuring something by the wrong... You're evaluating based on the wrong metric. I actually think that's a great way of putting it. Better than I could, at least. Good night, Taryn. Good night, good night. Game here for Pete wins. I am disappointed. Well, this one wasn't a win. I'm also disappointed, but you know what? I was expecting Red to be a human being, and I'm glad he sucked directly on my cock. Rank predictions, sure. Blue is by far the best player in this lobby. Red is expert max. Blue could be GM, maybe not, but could be. Black is more middling. I'd say intermediate max. White's a beginner max. What did Orange even do? Do I remember Orange? Orange was just an Australian player who got killed. We don't know about Orange. I don't think anyone in this game is good other than Blue, and I don't think Blue is great. Come to think of it, America's always had great music like this. America! Great potential for Fixed Friday with Red getting fucked. Red deserved that. Red, as I said, Red earned that loss. Is the expert then intermediate? It's novice, beginner, intermediate, expert, master, grandmaster. And says, yeah, I think that's what I mean. It's not ethically possible to run controlled experiments, so it requires looking at natural experiments, which are not as high of a standard. When I think of pseudoscience, I think of astrology, and economics is not astrology. Right. It's just measuring things in a different way. Okay, Blue is a master. Good job, Virgil. Yes. Everyone else played kind of to their level. Black's a novice. Red and White are beginners who earned their lower placement by fucking around. Orange was an intermediate who got slammed by the other good player in the lobby. GG Virgil Kalita. I'm glad that you were honorable, and I'm glad that your honor benefited you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you found some of it fun and entertaining, maybe even a little bit educational and informative. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels. Come along the ride with me. I have a daily show on YouTube. I do weekday streams on Twitch. and for all of you on the path to world domination. Good games. Good luck.